Senator Baribe may not regard Ebonyi State as part of Southeast, and that's when I was governor, I made it very clear that even if Biafra were going to be, that Ebonyi will not be part of it. Because if he has regarded Ebonyi State as part of Southeast, he would have known that the president has favored the governor of Ebonyi State and by extension the entire governors of Southeast by providing army training depot, to tackle our, insecurity. This is very key. The Enyimba City, power plant, it is under the president that, the place became functional. All the bottlenecks were, set aside. And last instance, he's a lawmaker, and he has been in the Senate for a very long time. I don't want to ask what he has achieved for his people, because I'm not part of his people, But if we put tangibles of what he has achieved and he's questioning me, then I have to question what he has achieved. Because by saying that I didn't care about the procurement process, it's an attack on my personality and integrity. And I think that after correcting him, that he will have to withdraw the statement. Because if he doesn't, I will say more, so that we put our achievements side by side, and then the people of our region will judge, So there are three kinds of procurement process that the Procurement Act prescribed. I want to tax him to go and study it and come back to tell me whether in the procurement of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, whether there was any infringement in terms of the procurement process. And I want to educate him that if there was no ESIA, which we did, and the process of ESIA for an international funders to even participate in funding of the project, the recourse is much. It was advertised, it was discussed. There was an independent discussant, a professor, that came and did stakeholders engagement of all shades of people, and it was internationally open for comments. And at the end of the day, a certificate of ESIA was issued to us, and I displayed it. And I think Arise people can still go to the archive and then let him see that ESIA, is very important. The international funders under the Dutch Development Bank that did the evaluation of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway Section 1, they came out with a verdict. One, the project is properly packaged. Number two, the quality of the project is of very high standard. Number three, the project was undervalued. And that's why when it was put forward for financial institutions outside the country to bid, it was oversubscribed by $100 million. So the international funders are not jokers. There are people that will even ask you to bring your grandmother before they approve any fund for you. So I want him to be educated that proper procedure was followed. And in any case, he's not interested that this particular route is passing through his community. The road between Ikote-Ekpene and Umuahia, this coastal highway is passing. Just because he says it's an opposition, he has waived all the merits and all the assistance the president is giving to Southeast. And he was questioning the projects of Southeast by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I continue to say, maybe because the Trans-Sahara Road is passing between, Ebonyi, through Enugu. It's not counting Ebonyi and Enugu as part of Southeast. Otherwise, I should have known that the president has, awarded 123.5 kilometers of Section 1 of Trans-Sahara, running from Ndibe Beach in Ebonyi State and going through Benue, to Kogi, to Nasarawa, and ending in Abuja. And that's the third legacy project, Mr. President. That project is 456 billion, 50% paid by Mr. President. He doesn't also know that the 17.5 connecting, bypass, second Niger Bridge bypass, It's been awarded to CGC, and our work is ongoing there, and the total cost of that project is 170 billion, 30% fully paid by this man that he said has not done anything for Southeast. He has not also known that Enugu Abakaliki dualized road is been awarded and over 43 billion paid, 183 billion, 118 kilometers. He has to be educated that this is what the president is doing for us. He has to be educated that from Afikpo in Ebonyi down to Abia, his own state, and down to Okigwe, Imo State, that the Dangote tax credit is ongoing. And that project is about 64 kilometers and is costing 196 billion. He has to be educated. He has to be educated that Owerri-Onitsha road that has been awarded to CGC, it is ongoing. He has to be educated. He has to be educated that the Enugu-Onitsha that has been ongoing for the past 20 years, has been put to rest by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.